That was a garbage pile, but that's fine. Maybe one day in the future.
When we get sponsored and have money.
Yeah, then I'll make myself look nice for these videos.
Well, yeah, for our first video at least, I pictured myself looking a lot better, but it's fine.
Me too. I was like, I need to look good for the people so they want to watch more of me.
It's fine, we're relatable this way.
It's better if you know who I truly am.
So, hello. I'm Gabby.
I'm Laura. Why are you laughing?
So for today's video, we are going to be taking the Myers-Briggs test, the free version we found online. If you want to follow along, 16personalities.com. I'm going to pull into my research paper from last year.
We're psychology majors, so
Yeah.
we're qualified to discuss this and give you
Yes.
information.
Yeah, that. So I'm just going to give like a very brief reading right off my phone from my Google Doc. So it is a type of psychological personality test that requires the examination of one's own thoughts and feelings in a self-reflective manner, referred to as introspection. The purpose of this questionnaire is to determine an individual's preferences in 4 different categories: introversion versus extroversion, sensing or intuition, thinking or feeling, and judging or perceiving. So, yeah. Let's get started.
We're gonna find out who we are.
I feel like I know who I am, but we'll see. So we're just gonna kind of read through them and share our results at the end. Yeah, would you like me to start?
Yeah. This is our second time trying to record this.
Yeah.
And we already went through 80% of the test last time.
Question number 1. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. You try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. Yikes. You do not usually initiate conversations.
Next batch.
Yeah,
Yeah, she keeps snorting behind us. You feel superior to other people, which is very dependent on the situation.
yeah, thanks.
Being organized is more important to you than being adaptable. It's a hard one. No, it's not. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset.
It's only like a small degree.
Your home and work environments are quite tidy.
You do not mind being at the center of attention. People can rarely upset you. Is there anything stronger than a strong disagree? It is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. Your mood can change very quickly. Very strong
Is
agree.
that your fingernail?
I think it's edit that out. Oh my god, they're dachshunds!
Yeah! Time to share my socks with the world. Look how cute they are! I'll be giving you a new pair of fun socks every week.
Oh my god. You just started sniffing your feet.
Because I was like, whose feet? Whose feet are doing this?
Definitely both of us.
Yes, agrees.
Probably so. Oh, it's right there.
What song is this?
Just like the regular kind. I'm sorry, it's boring. Not on our phones, you idiot. On our beverages.
Drink it. I'll
Alright.
edit that out.
Was it your turn or my turn? It's
Your
definitely your turn.
No, I just won.
I just won. Now it's your turn.
We'll find out the truth when I edit this. In a discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. Was this the one that made me political last time?
No. I'll let you know when we get there.
You're often envious of others.
Trying to cover your work.
An interesting book or video game is often better than a social event.
Depends on the social event in the game.
Yeah, it does. Or the book. It's a crap book. Then.
I would literally rather be at like a rave.
Which says a lot because I don't want to be at a rave.
Same.
I'm a loser.
You rarely get carried away by fantasies and ideas. Wow, I feel attacked by that one. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. Not really. They don't respond to my texts in 5 seconds though. I'm like, yikes, they hate me.
Retweet.
As a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. Yeah, I don't want a smart little asshole either.
Yeah, true.
I don't want a kid
No
that's like
Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, smarter than me and like lets me know like, ha, I'm 12, but you're an idiot. You do not let other people influence your actions. Or do I not? When you sleep, your dreams tend to focus on the real world and its events. Thank God they don't.
I physically cannot run in my dreams unless I'm on all fours.
I feel like that has some like demonic connection or something.
Because it's like I try to run and I go very slowly and then I start
Yeah, like Scooby-Doo that bitch.
sprinting through the streets of New York City on all fours.
It's terrifying. I wish you hadn't told me that.
Wait a second, is it my turn?
Yes, I just went. We're not doing this again.
It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. Your emotions control you more than you control them. You enjoy going to social events that involve dress-up or role-play activities. Like it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's weird. Furries. No judgment if you are a furry. Just don't go near me. Maybe a little judgment. But if that's what makes you... I'm just gonna not comment on furries.
I could give some, like, Tinder horror stories based on that kind of
Your own
realm.
personal experience?
Yeah.
We'll do this for another time.
Yeah, write that shit down in our handy-dandy notebook. Okay, anyways.
You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing ideas.
I feel attacked once again. You are a relatively reserved and quiet person. Until you get to know me, then I'm obnoxious. If you had a business, you would find it very difficult to fire loyal but underperforming employees. 100% I would lose a lot of money. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence. Just mine. Logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. I mean, it is, but yeah.
But do I go by that?
No. 10 out of 10 do not.
No, it's your turn.
It's my turn. It sounds like you never want to do it unless it's my turn. When it's your turn, you no longer want to read questions.
Whatever.
Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways to deal with the problem. We discussed this as well.
Yeah,
Depends on the friend and depends on the problem. Because if I've already told you like 40 times what I think you should do, I'm just going to be like, oh, here's a hug. Sorry.
I can't offer advice, but I can give you a hug
Facts.
and say, it'll be okay.
In my head, I'm like, oh shit, is it gonna be okay?
Yeah. You rarely feel insecure. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it.
I have no problem making it.
Can't stick to it. I know I'm a pushover. You think that everyone's views should be respected. Oh. This is the political one.
This is the one.
This is the one that we made political for no reason.
Yeah.
You think that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they are supported by facts or not.
No.
If you're just pulling nonsense out of your butthole.
I mean, is a vanilla milkshake better than a chocolate one? Yeah.
No.
You have no facts to support that, but that's your opinion. I'll respect it.
Chocolate ones are better.
But, like, if you think migrant children should be in cages, yikes.
Or you're just ignoring climate change. Anyways.
We're too liberal for some people and some...
Anyways, deleting all of that. You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. You frequently misplace your things. Like I said, the ghosts do it. They take it.
Let's ask them.
The ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh, with the Ouija board?
Yeah. It might be in the table, because all the games are on the table.
It's not a game.
I know that.
Summoning demons.
Barnes
is
&
a
Noble
game.
does not know that. You usually find it difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. Generally speaking, you rely more on your experience than your imagination. Oh, 100%. I'm not creative at all. Like I don't know, that part of my brain is broken. You worry too much about what other people might think. I feel like that's a heavy question, like yes and no. Like I'm not gonna care what they think, but also like I just don't want to deal with their bullshit based on what they think. Like I like tattoos, my family does not. I don't care. I'm gonna keep getting them, but I don't want to listen to them tell me how much they don't like my tattoos, if that makes sense.
I get you.
Like I don't care about their opinion, but I just also don't want to hear it. Like where's the mute button?
If the room is full, you stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. Where's the big wallflower? There are none. You have a tendency to procrastinate until there is not enough time to do everything. Story of my entire college career.
Story of my entire school career ever. When I was like 10, I was like procrastinating.
Yeah, and then crying the night before because I have so much to do. I had to write this whole one-page book report.
I had to do a whole social studies fair project in one night. Because I'm a piece of shit when I was 10.
You feel very anxious in stressful situations. I feel very anxious in
All the
unstressful
time.
situations too.
Yeah, I'm just like anxious all the time.
I need Xanax constantly.
Same.
You believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful.
Give me that money and put me on top. I don't care who likes me.
Oh, yeah. You have always been interested in unconventional and ambiguous things. Books, art, movies, etc.
This question makes me think of this one duo in Spain that nobody likes, but I'm in love with, and I've literally traveled across Spain to see them, and people are just like, are you okay? And like all the people who go to these shows and like them are all like a little off. Like they're an interesting bunch. Like there's definitely something wrong with them. Anyways.
You often take initiative in social situations. Ooh, results.
Ooh, nice.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm not surprised by this.
INTP. I guess I changed.
I'm INFP.
That's what I used to be.
That's what I was the second time, because for my research paper at school, I took it twice when I was like at my like highest level of energy, and then I took it again like first thing in the morning when I was still like half asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I was INFP, which I feel like is the most accurate for me, especially now that I'm like emotionally unstable all the time.
Oh, 72% introverted.
How are you? I'm more introverted. I'm 79% introverted, which doesn't make sense to me.
That sounds fake. 85% intuitive.
I'm 62% intuitive and 38% observant.
Oh, it's like very close. I'm like 53% thinking.
I'm 51% feeling, 49% thinking.
74% prospecting.
I'm 63 prospecting, 37 judging. And then for identity, I'm 65% turbulent. And
81% turbulent.
really? I can see how I'm 35% assertive though. Because like I'm quiet, but like I like when people do what I tell them to. Let's start reading. What are you? I'm a mediator.
The logician.
I don't want to read all
I don't want
this.
to read all this. It's so much.
Let's just like...
Logicians you may know. Bill Gates, Ellen Page, Einstein, Kristen Stewart, Descartes. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Descartes.
Blaise Pascal, Isaac Newton. Wow, this is like a lot of smart people. I don't think I fit in. I'm an absolute moron, and I'm in the same category as Descartes.
Just psych major things. Our major's fake. That's why it's not a science. Do you have a BS or a BA?
BS.
Mine is a BA. What kind of bullshit is that? We didn't go to the same school. You want to know what is a science at my school? Library science is an MS.
What is library science?
Like to be a librarian.
I don't know any of these characters. Ew.
Characters? They're people.
No, some of them are characters from, like, The Matrix and Game of Thrones.
Oh my god, is that Prison Break?
Strengths and weaknesses? So many.
Hold on, let me get there.
Open-minded, imaginative and original, great analysts, abstract thinkers, enthusiastic, objective, honest and straightforward. What are your strengths?
Well, the funny thing for me is, like, I'm still on the first page of mine.
Oh. I'm too excited, I guess.
It says, mediators have talent for self-expression, revealing their beauty and their secrets through metaphors and fictional characters. I thought we established that I'm not creative. But also it says, listen to many people, but talk to few.
It sounds fake.
Yeah. Let's see, mediators you may know. William Shakespeare, J.R.R. Tolkien. What? I don't...
Bjork?
Yeah. Johnny Depp. Why was it doing that? Julia Roberts. Lisa Kudrow. What is he? Oh, shit. Yikes, don't kill me. Tom Hiddleston, Alicia Keys, Anne from Anne of Green Gables. Oh my god, Lance Sweets from Bones. He's the psychologist in the show.
Just like major things.
Oh yeah, let's see my strengths and weaknesses. I'm idealistic. I'm open-minded and flexible. I'd agree with that. I'm very creative. Oh, that's fake as fuck. Being able to connect many far-flung dots into a single theme. It's no wonder many mediators are celebrated poets and authors. I'd agree with that until the last sentence of that. I'm passionate and energetic, dedicated and hardworking. And my weaknesses are I'm too idealistic, too altruistic, impractical. Should get that tattooed on my forehead.
Impractical.
That's impractical in and of itself. Just like dealing with data. That sucks as a psych major. SSPS, right?
SPSS.
Yeah.
SSPS. Just like major things don't even know what programs I'm using.
I take things personally. Oh yeah, 100%. And difficult to get to know, right? Because I don't have to fucking talk to anybody. You ready to discuss our romantic relationships?
Wait, let me see my weaknesses.
Go for it. I got carried away.
Very private. It's okay because I went like 3 pages ahead of you. Very private and withdrawn. Insensitive. Absent-minded. Yeah. Condescending. Call me out.
You two,
Loathe rules.
you know
and
she's gonna watch this.
guidelines. She will. Second guess themselves. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Logician relationships. Oh,
Read your bubble.
where is it? Oh,
Yeah,
here.
that.
When it comes to conflict, there is a certain willful ignorance for logicians, and they often set aside their partner's feelings and their own for far too long.
Mine says, love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. Mediators share a sincere belief in the idea of relationships. Shit. You're right. I like the idea of them.
Yikes.
That two people can come together and make each other better and happier than they were alone. And they will take great efforts to show support and affection in order to make this ideal a reality. But mediators aren't necessarily in a rush to commit. I say as I have a boyfriend, but not the point.
Careers.
Doesn't give you a list of careers?
No, I wish it did.
That's
So
ass. Mediators have their pick of the world in choosing who they work with. Really, because the hundreds of applications I sent out before getting a job say otherwise. But it's fine.
Oh, I can buy a whole book about what it's like to be a logician for $29.
Are you gonna?
No. Why would I do that? So I can buy the book and then take this test again and get something different?
Oh my god, imagine.
Just reading.
But now I'm the mediator, so I don't know. I feel like the one today has definitely been the most accurate. Just
Yeah.
based on my own opinion. But
I feel like last time when I got what you got was more accurate.
really?
Yeah.
Let's get a puppy in the shop before we stub.
Alrighty. So that's that. Sorry.
Oh my god. You might have to cut that out so they don't accuse me of animal abuse.
Yeah.
This is Leo. He's a baby.
Sorry, this was less fun because the first time we filmed it, we were into it and then we had to redo it.
We tried our best. The future videos will be better, hopefully.
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out if you subscribe and stay tuned.
Yeah, like and I guess put comments below, but only if they're nice.
Like it for Leo, if for nothing else, honestly. We'll give him a treat for every like.